Hello, guys, and welcome back to the NASCAR Thunder 2004 Robby Gordon season mode. We will be doing race 5 today at Michigan International Speedway for the Motor City 400. Another track under the lights. Last time out, Robby Gordon picked up his second win of the season at Talladega by pulling off a two-tire strategy on each side each time we went down pit road. We'll check the standings real quick. Robby Gordon leads by 22 points over Jimmy Johnson and 24 over Dale Jarrett. We'll take a look at the point standings real quick. Points are starting to get spread out here a little bit. We'll just go all the way down to the bottom with, looks like Kevin Grubb in the 26th and 45th place, but Chase Montgomery in 43rd. But yeah, Michigan, Motor City 400, today with Robby Gordon. This is race 5 and 19 of the Robby Gordon season mode on NASCAR Thunder 2004, and let's get into it.
Michigan International Speedway in Brooklyn, Michigan, the site for another exciting NASCAR Winston Cup race, coming up right here on MRN. Michigan always produces some great racing. What do you think, Barney?
Well, look for speeds approaching 200 miles an hour and cars running 3 and 4 wide. That's a recipe for some exciting stuff.
Jeremy Mayfield needs a good showing to break the string of bad finishes he's had at the speedways this year.
Yeah, I have been surprised to see him run so poorly on these tracks. I can only imagine how he feels.
Hermie Sadler is having some trouble in the points this year.
And how frustrating that must be. You're working just as hard as everyone else, yet you just can't seem to finish well on race days to gain the valuable points you need. These guys need a good finish just to regain their confidence as a team.
Robby Gordon is our NASCAR Winston Cup points leader coming into this race.
You know, I'll tell you, consistency is the key to the NASCAR Winston Cup Championship. If he can remain focused on that, he has a good shot at winning.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
All right, it looks like Rusty Wallace and Kenny Wallace are your front row as we're starting yet again here in the back for 20 laps here at Michigan underneath the lights. And we'll try to draft with as many people as we can. Oh, I feel like I'm going to get tight. I'm not. Got to pass down on Ken Schrader side by side with Kyle Petty. Oh, I just adored Kyle Petty. Oh, Greg Biffle checked up just a little bit out of 4. And that should be the first lap done here at Michigan. Who is that in the one? Is that Steve Park? No, it's not. It's Jeff Green. Still moving our way up through the field here, side by side with Jeff Green. Looking to make it maybe 3-4 wide going into 3 here. Ashton Lewis and... I don't know who that is in the 0, excuse me. I wanted to say Hermie Sadler, but Hermie Sadler's right here. And now that I think about it, Hermie Sadler never drove the 0 car, so that was my mistake as well. Already up into the top 30, and I just tapped the wall. Come on, Hermie. I'm pushing you, Hermie, come on.
Number 42 is still there. Good pass. 42 car is right behind you. 3 wide. There's a 3-second margin between you and the leader. 3 wide. Hold that line.
3 wide with Hermie Sadler, Michael Waltrip.
Hold it steady. 3 wide.
Kenny Wallace, everybody. It's lap 4, and he's already dropped way back. Wow. How do you have that good a qualifying pace, but not race pace? Ricky Craven. I think that was Kurt Busch over there. That was Kurt. Or was that Casey Mears? Might have been Casey Mears. Front row Joe. Up into the top 20 with Robby Gordon, up to 18th place behind Jimmy.
You need to pick it up about 2.5 seconds on the leader.
But we're gonna try. Oh, somebody got loose. I don't know who that was. That was Kurt Busch. Okay. Good save by Kurt Busch, I guess, from not spinning. As we make up a couple more places. We're up to, maybe 14th, 13th, almost. Oh, we almost run into Sterling Marlin there. We're up to 13. Becoming good friends with Kurt Busch, hopefully. Wow. I picked Robby Gordon, one of the most dirtiest drivers in NASCAR history, and I'm not driving like Robby Gordon. I'm kind of trying to be the nice version of Robby Gordon. Halfway on fuel, some drivers are starting to pit. Mr. Sadler, how are you doing, sir?
Your right front tire's wearing down. Try another line or you won't last. We're up another position. Okay, we're clear.
Up to 9. Car feels really good right now. Just need some tires. Going away quite a bit from the drivers that we pass.
Keep him behind you if you can. Number 17, now low. You're clear. Number 27.
Very native.
Pit row ahead. Be careful.
Oh, got a little bit loose there.
3 wide. Hold that line.
Let's go, Jerry. I need you, buddy.
Clear all around. You gained enough position left there.
That little scrape on the back of his car is worth a negative 30. Okay.
Still there. The 10
I'm in a lap 10, about halfway.
Your right rear tire's wearing down. The leaders are about a second and a half ahead. Okay.
Made it up to the leaders. Mark Martin. Old man Martin in front of us.
The 2 car behind.
And maybe be able to go one more lap
Still there.
to make sure that we do make it to the end. And I think that's Bobby Labonte up in the lead.
There's some leaders.
And there's a negative 30 on
Easy, buddy.
Mark.
Left front tire's seen some action. Keep him behind you if you can.
Onto lap 11. Stewart's looking to block us.
Plenty of time left. Just worry about hitting your marks. All clear, buddy. Take a look at the fuel gauge.
And Tony's mad now. As he's trying to ram me.
You're clear.
Not gonna work. He got more mad for something that he did now.
The left rear's getting warm. He's got some revenge built up.
Hit this lap if we don't freaking spin. All 4 full tank. We should be able to make it to the end from here.
And the driver
car hits his marks, the crew will go around. They'll go to the right side first, change right side tires. 1 can of racing fuel going in. The crew will now swing over to the left side. This will be a 4-tire stop. 4 tires and 2 cans of 76 racing fuel. They made no mistakes on that one. What a good stop.
Boys do another good pit stop right there. Coming out of pit lane. I think Jeff Gordon's right on our outside, but we're going to pull away from him. Leader's still going another lap here. We're currently in 11th. We have Bobby Labonte approaching. Hello, Bobby.
Number 18 is right behind you. The 18 car is outside.
I don't think you're going to hold on to that spot for long,
Number
Bobby.
18 is still there. Picked off another position. Clear. Looks like some of the leaders are headed down pit road. Try to keep him behind you.
Stay ahead of Bobby for 11th. We should be able to cycle back out in the lead.
Keep him behind you if you can.
We're going to cycle through. Into the lead we go.
All right, buddy. We're inside.
We do have 5 bonus points, but I don't think we'll be able to get the most laps led.
We're clear.
Because next time by we'll have 6 or 7 laps to go. A little bit loose off the 2 there. Robby Gordon currently sits in first with Bobby Labonte behind us. The AI are running some type of weird line to where I'm pulling away from them quite a bit. Bobby Labonte, Jeff Gordon, Ryan Newman, and Rusty Wallace are in your top 5. Tag along with Robby Gordon in the lead right now. Should be coming to 5 to go this time around.
Buddy, 5 to go.
Almost a second and a half ahead of Bobby now. AI are running some type of weird line. We head down the back stretch. We're going to reach speeds to over 200 miles an hour, right at 200. Four laps to go now here at Michigan. I'm having a fun experience with these tracks that that never had a night race before. Talladega in that last episode was fun to race under the lights, and this has been pretty fun as well. Robby Gordon is just pulling away with this sucker. Robby Gordon looking for his 3rd win and to widen that points gap. We now come to 3 laps to go coming off turn 4 for Robby Gordon. Now almost 3 seconds ahead of Bobby Labonte. The AI like run some weird lines here, if I must say. If I'm pulling away that much on legend difficulty on each lap, I think they're running some type of wrong line. We're going to turns 3 and 4 with Robby Gordon. He's going to come to 2 laps to go.
Fuel is at half.
As Robby Gordon once again has come from the back and looking for another win.
2 to
Because
go.
now that leads almost up to 4 seconds now. Off turn 4, Robby Gordon's coming to look for the white flag here at Michigan. Been a great experience running this track underneath the lights. Bobby Labonte, Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart, and Rusty Wallace are your top 5, along with Robby Gordon here in the lead. And it looks like Robby Gordon's got this yet again in the bag for his second race win in a row. He won last week at Talladega, looking to win here again at Michigan as he goes into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Out of turn 4, Robby Gordon's going to go back-to-back and grab his 3rd win of the season here at Michigan. Robby Gordon is just pulling away with this sucker. Robby Gordon looking for his 3rd win and to widen that points gap. We now come to 3 laps to go coming off turn 4 for Robby Gordon. Now almost 3 seconds ahead of Bobby Labonte. The AI like runs some weird lines here, if I must say. If I'm pulling away that much on legend difficulty on each lap, I think they're running some type of wrong line. We're going to go into turns 3 and 4 with Robby Gordon. He's going to come to 2 laps to go. As Robby Gordon once again has come from the back and looking for another win. Because now that leads almost up to 4 seconds now. Off turn 4, Robby Gordon's coming to look for the white flag here at Michigan. Been a great experience running this track underneath the lights. Bobby Labonte, Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart, and Rusty Wallace are your top 5, along with Robby Gordon here in the lead. And it looks like Robby Gordon's got this yet again in the bag for his 2nd race win in a row. He won last week at Talladega, looking to win here again at Michigan as he goes into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Out of turn 4, Robby Gordon's going to go back-to-back and grab his 3rd win of the season here at Michigan. The man of the hour yet again is rolling into victory lane. Excuse me. Robby Gordon wins at Michigan back-to-back. Wins at Talladega last episode, now wins at Michigan for his 3rd win of the season. And holds on to that point lead. There's another scheme for Robby Gordon right there. And the Michigan night race. And a personal fast lap. Okay, so Robby Gordon wins his 2nd race in a row, coming off that win for Talladega last episode, and in total, his 3rd win of the season, with his 1st win going back to Daytona Beach, the season opener. Robby Gordon wins from Bobby Labonte, Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart, Dale Jr., Rusty Wallace, Mark Martin, Ryan Newman, Kurt Busch, and Jerry Nadeau. Round out your top 10. We'll just quickly go through the rest. Casey Mears in last place. He didn't finish the race. A couple more cars didn't finish the race either. Steve Park and Michael Waltrip. But yeah, Robby Gordon, third win of the season. Back-to-back wins for Robby Gordon as well. We had the most laps led tied with Bobby Labonte, so I don't know if there's going to be points awarded for that. But we for sure got those bonus points for leading a lap at least. And that's his third win of the season. All right, folks, that's going to be the end of Race 5, Episode 5 of this NASCAR Thunder 2004 Robby Gordon season mode. We'll check the standings real quick. Robby Gordon has opened an 89-point lead over Jimmy Johnson. Jeff Gordon's creeping his way up to second place. And Dale Jarrett on down is 100 points out of it. By no means out of the points race, but they are losing points to Robby Gordon race by race, because Robby Gordon has won 3 races already this season. But next race, race 6, will be at Pocono Raceway. A little bit different version of Pocono as we're not used to seeing for the Keystone State 500K. I appreciate you guys watching. I would appreciate it if you hit the like and subscribe button for future content. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.